Look at that. Chicken and broccoli. Protein bars, applesauce, coffee. Maybe some peanut butter on it. That's right. Back up. Back up. I'm the boss. Back up. Back up. He's a bully. Guess what? Hey. Don't be chasing them chickens around. Who do you think you are? You think you a rooster? Huh? I guess he is a... I guess he does think he's a rooster. Guess what? I'm so happy. They got snow peas. Woo! Yep. They got snow peas. And hopefully this part will be here for the oven. So we all going up there. I know I'm going, but I might have... They're not going, but I might have my daughter and grandbabies and my son going to fix this oven. And then mom's got some other stuff. So, I practice fixing her stuff. And if I get it done good, if not, it didn't cost nothing. So they got snow peas. So I was laughing because I was going to go get some chicken and broccoli with snow peas. And that's a chicken. So I'm going to be eating his cousins. So I can go, oh, and I'm eating my chicken and broccoli in the morning, and I hear him crowing. I'll be like, yep, keep it up. I'm just kidding, but it sure is good. And it's healthy. They say it's better than canned chicken and peas, but I don't know. The ants eat that. They won't eat the chicken and broccoli, so what do you think? Who knows? But out here walking, I got almost 7 miles. I gotta do another. By the time I leave here though, it's probably ready. So I'm gonna go get it, and then I'll sit in the car for a minute, let it cool off, and I'll finish up, get my 8 miles in. Good thing she only comes once a month, because I'm gonna eat these things. Woo! I gotta go walking tonight though. See, I got it today, Mom. That's all there is to it. Just a little burner. So these things could be broke or anything. So we'll see. You done got old when you got to use a shoehorn to get your shoes on. But man, this thing's a lifesaver. I love my little shoehorn. Woohoo! Man, I ain't had me no apples in a minute. And I had I've been trying to do about 7 days. I've been trying to walk 8 miles. So here I am at Sam's Club. We gotta go to Walmart. And I was gonna buy some stuff, but I bought a bag of apples. Like $7, I think. So I'm walking while my son is in the store. I'm getting my steps in because I didn't want to get home and had to walk. So I had 8,800 or something like that. And now I'll have about 10,000 when I get home. So I only had to do about maybe 10,000 more. We'll see if I remember to update it. But the insurance, trying to eat apple, you gotta eat healthy because the insurance is ridiculous. People probably think I'm crazy. Hey, crazy man on the phone. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this apple. But I need to eat it before. Now, I usually don't buy this brand, but there's a little kid. The parents were buying apples for their child, and they said, well, he likes them. And I said, thank y'all for recommending it. Thank you for him recommending it. They're all right. But as long as it has less cuts and stuff, because usually produce ain't too good. But so I've been eating applesauce, but need more fiber, so I gotta eat apples. So I'm getting some steps in. Probably not walking as normally fast as I normally do, but I was looking at my insurance. They had me as part-time, and the last job I had, they paid for our insurance. They showed us how much it was. It was about $600 a month. Well, this job, it's gonna be $600 a month. I was like, holy cow. And then it's got a $6,000 deductible. Now this is for a single person. So you got to pay $6,000 out of your pocket before the insurance pays at 70%. And I was like, it'd be better off just to pay cash, because the doctor's office, depending on what they charge you with, if you pay it the same day, they got a thing where there's a $300 bill. Depending on what they decide to charge you, at least you'd know what they're charging you. It'd be half price if you pay it in the doctor's office. So if it's $300, what the insurance you'd have to pay, if you pay self-pay, be $150. And you're thinking, all the things in medicine, would the medicine and all be worth it? You know, is it worth it to pay $6,000, whatever, 600 times 12, 10, $7,200 for insurance premium, and then have to turn around and pay $6,000 deductible. So you're gonna pay $13,000 just to have insurance before it pays anything. You know, you go to the doctor 10 times, you pay $300 of that $6,000. So you're gonna have to pay all that. So you're paying for the doctor and you're paying for the insurance premium. Seems like it'd be better just to pay cash, depending on how sick you are. We all need to be on Medicaid or Medicare or whatever it is. And that's with Blue Cross Blue Shield, Anthem. And the other one was like $56 or $60, so $240 a month with a $9,000 deductible. It's ridiculous. And then the marketplace, I was kind of leery to them. They say always your job is better, but the marketplace was like $136, which is half. Well, not half, but yeah, about half what I'd be getting it from work, and that's prescription, and it's only like a $2,000 or $4,000 deductible. So I'd have insurance for half price on the marketplace. That's why they're trying to cut the subsidies of it, because they're making too much money. That's ridiculous, man. You can't be sick, you can't be healthy. It just costs too daggone much to live. Expensive. I don't see how people make it. And used to have money, but shoot, this day and age, you'd have to make like $30 an hour being single and working 120 hours a week, and you might be able to afford it. And I doubt it. That'd still be maybe $100,000. I don't know. And then you'd have to pay like $30,000 for insurance. So only $70,000 gonna cost to live, and you're gonna be bouncing your credit cards. But yeah, get my steps in while I'm thinking. I tell you, my brain works. It lets me realize how screwed we are. Woo! And then I was listening to some stuff, and they said it's not conspiracy theories, and I was like, I hope it is, because they're talking about they're not going to solve the deficit in all these countries. They've just been printing more money to boom the economy, and they said if any bad thing happened, they could just reset it. There's a code in the thing, because you don't own nothing really right now. That's the agreement. So they could just wipe everything you have out and put some kind of digital currency. So that's coming. Don't know when. It's also biblical too, you know, about something about the mark, but I can see how it relates. I'm getting some steps in while my son in there, I think he had to go to the bathroom. They might be a minute. So woo, I walk now, and then maybe I'll be on track. Still finish up about 6:30 and I gotta walk. I ate pretty good when I come home. I'm eating this apple, hopefully. It'll help me in the morning. You know, I didn't want to mess my steps up today. My son needed some stuff. So I got almost 12,000 steps. So it won't take long. James said, look at the baby shot. Barbecue sauce. And it's still $1. So, yeah. So went to Sam's Club, got my apples. My son called me a crackhead, so I walking back and forth in the parking lot like a crackhead. And I said, now when you see people walking around in the parking lot, they might be getting their steps in. You never know. People see you crackhead, they leave you alone while you exercise. Then we went to Walmart, walked around all over there, and parked in the farthest place, so I won't be too late when I get started walking, so I can get my 8 miles in. My son's losing so much weight, he wants to buy these Popeyes and Alabama sauce. You don't need them right now. It's all the goodies he got. And shopping here is rough. So right in your eyes.
Couldn't be me. I got a hat.
My son's really excited about his targets. My car's not working, so I don't have the light. So I don't know if he's gonna come out here and talk to me or not. But I got my 8 miles, and I did 3 miles right here in the driveway. Just kept walking, listen to music, walk, turn around, and that's pretty cool. I am so disappointed in insurance. It's crazy. Like, my job, I don't make that much, and the insurance was going to be $165 a week for $6,000 deductible, and then it only pays 70%. What in the world? That is crazy. So the other insurance is going to be $56 a week. No deductible, but you had to pay higher rates at the doctor. And then I went by the doctor that I have, and I said, well, you know, how am I supposed to do this? Because how am I supposed to afford $600 a month in insurance premiums? And then I got to pay for everything, because they're going to charge you $300, $350 for a doctor visit, depending on what it is. And they said, well, tell them you want the cash price. If you pay cash that day, instead of being $300, it'd be $150. And then the blood work will be half price. So it'd be better to just put $200 a week in the bank, you know, or savings account, and just pay cash for things. Because I was on like 5 medicines, I'm only on 2, and I'm on a fourth of one and half of another one. And not medical advice, but they say something about when your blood sugar goes up, you get resistant, your blood pressure goes up. So if I can get that down, and I was running about 140, but if I can get my blood sugar down even more naturally, then maybe my blood pressure drop, and I get off that, and I'll only be on one medicine. But it got me thinking, holy cow, because the job's really easy, no stress, and then I work harder when I get home walking. You know, walking 5 miles. I walk about 3 at work. So insurance is just ridiculous. And then the marketplace had a deal. I think it's $150 a month, and then $4,000 deductible. It's ridiculous. So stay healthy.